Just like that, Kathy Engelbert, the WNBA, the team owners, the Players Association, in the split of an instance, all of it can change. In a split instance, all of it can change. If this injury does anything, it should be a wake-up call to the WNBA.
Caitlin Clark, the most electrifying rookie the WNBA has ever seen, just went down. A violent hit, a hard fall, and now fans across the globe are furious. The WNBA is under fire like never before, accused of failing to protect its biggest star, the very woman responsible for the league's meteoric rise in popularity. What went wrong? Why wasn't she protected? And is the WNBA risking its future by letting this continue? It was supposed to be another high-energy matchup. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever taking the court, drawing massive ratings, selling out arenas, and bringing a buzz the league hasn't felt in decades. But then it happened. Midway through the second quarter, Clark was streaking down the court on a fast break. The crowd rose to their feet. But instead of a highlight play, disaster struck. A hard foul. No, not just hard, borderline malicious. A clothesline level hit from behind. Clark went down hard, writhing in pain. The arena gasped. Fever players rushed to her side. Trainers came running. Fans around the world held their breath. Replay footage spread like wildfire. Social media exploded. That's a flagrant 2. She could have broken her neck. Where was the whistle? Is the WNBA trying to get Caitlin Clark hurt? It was chaos. But more importantly, it was a moment of reckoning. Within minutes, the basketball world responded. Indiana Fever head coach Christy Sides was livid. On the sideline, she could be seen yelling at referees. Post-game, she didn't mince words. We've asked the league for protection. We've brought it up, and it keeps happening. This isn't just basketball anymore. It's dangerous. Veteran teammates like Kelsey Mitchell and Alyssa Smith echoed that frustration. They're targeting her, Mitchell said. You can't tell me this isn't personal. Social media was on fire. Hashtags like hashtag protect Caitlin and hashtag WNBA fail were trending nationwide. Even NBA players spoke out. That's unacceptable. You've got to protect your stars. Caitlin is growing the game. Why let people take her out like that? LeBron James commented, all love and respect to Caitlin Clark. Hope she's okay. The league has to step in. This can't become the norm. ESPN analysts were unanimous. This wasn't just another foul, it was a turning point. This incident didn't come out of nowhere. In fact, it's just the latest in a growing list of dangerous plays aimed at Caitlin Clark. Since her debut, she's been bumped, bodied, elbowed, and thrown to the floor more times than any other rookie in the league. And the stats back it up. Clark leads all rookies in personal fouls drawn, and not the good kind. Former WNBA MVP and now analyst Lisa Leslie recently said, Caitlin is being hunted out there. You can see it. She gets no star calls. And when she gets fouled, it's not a little slap, it's full-on takedowns. The refs need to do better. The league needs to do better. Even fans who don't typically root for Clark have begun to admit this is excessive. So why is this happening? Part of it is jealousy. Let's call it what it is. Caitlin Clark came into the league with more hype, more endorsements, and more media attention than almost anyone in WNBA history. Veterans who've been grinding for years suddenly found themselves overshadowed by a 22-year-old rookie. And instead of matching her skill on the court, some have chosen to send a welcome to the league message with their elbows. But there's something even deeper here, and it speaks to a cultural divide within the WNBA. Caitlin Clark is the face of a new era, one where skill, marketability, and mass appeal reign supreme. She shoots from the logo. She fills arenas. She's got kids wearing her jersey in Iowa, Indiana, and across the country. But the WNBA and some of its veteran players have been slow or outright resistant to embracing this change. Let's look at how other leagues protect their stars. In the NBA, if someone hard fouls Steph Curry, LeBron James, or Luka Doncic, that's an immediate flagrant, maybe an ejection. The league reviews it within hours. They protect the product. But in the WNBA, Clark gets leveled and play continues like it's normal. Where's the consistency? Is this about race? Is it about style? Is it about jealousy? These are hard questions, but one's being asked loudly across media platforms. Conservative commentators have jumped in, blaming the woke culture of the league for resisting Clark's mainstream popularity. Progressive voices have responded, saying the real issue is internalized bias and resentment, that Clark represents a shift in power, and that makes him uncomfortable. Whatever the cause, the effect is crystal clear. Caitlin Clark is not being protected the way stars in any professional league should be, and fans are getting fed up. She's a reason casual fans are tuning in. She's a reason little girls are buying jerseys. She's the reason sports bars are showing WNBA games on their main TVs. And yet, the league risks throwing that all away by letting her be brutalized every game. Fans are noticing. Parents are saying, "Why would I let my daughter watch this if this is how they treat the best player?" Casual fans are tuning out. If they won't protect her, why should I care? And most importantly, longtime WNBA supporters are asking a brutal question. Are we sacrificing the future of the league just to punish a rookie for being popular? The media fallout has been huge. Stephen A. Smith went off on First Take. This is what we're doing now. This is how we treat the one person bringing the league attention? Shameful. Absolutely shameful. The WNBA should be embarrassed. The message is loud and clear. America is watching, and they are not impressed with what they're seeing. And what about Caitlin herself? After the game, she was quiet, classy, but pointed. "I'm going to keep playing hard. That's how I've always played. I'm not here to start drama. I'm here to win." But yeah, I felt that hit. It hurt. Translation? She's tired of being the punching bag. But like a true professional, she won't stoop to the level of those trying to take her out. She'll keep shooting, keep winning, keep leading. Still, fans are begging. Don't let her silence fool you. She needs backup. A vague statement was issued about monitoring physical play and evaluating officiating consistency. No suspensions, no fines, no press conference, no public show of support. That silence is louder than any tweet. Many believe the league is caught between a rock and a hard place. Protect Clark, and they risk angering veteran players who feel disrespected. Do nothing, and they risk alienating fans and potentially losing their biggest asset to injury. But make no mistake, the clock is ticking. Caitlin Clark's injury scare should be a wake-up call for the WNBA, for coaches, for players, for referees, for everyone. This isn't just about one player. It's about the future of the league. You can't build your brand on a star, then stand by while she gets targeted every night. You can't beg for ratings, then let the most watched player in WNBA history take flagrant fouls with no consequences. You can't claim to grow the game, then watch your most marketable face get smashed to the floor. The time for excuses is over. The time for protection is now. Caitlin Clark changed everything for the WNBA. Viewership, popularity, respect. She brought the spotlight. Now it's time for the league to protect the woman holding that spotlight in place. Because if they don't, they won't just lose a player. They'll lose the moment. They'll lose the fans. They'll lose the future. Caitlin Clark deserves better. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more WNBA updates.